Okay, welcome from sunny California. Today I have 30 minutes and I gotta get this done before my son has baseball. So we're gonna do a rushed video today. I just came from the gym, so we're just gonna do this. And there's a lot of noise going on. Somebody was edging just a minute ago. But I wanna cover blueberries and another garden mistake. I have them a lot. It's one thing I love about gardens. I mean, people are like, oh, what's the best plants to plant with each other? And I do try to do that. What's the best location? And what's the best? They start to overanalyze everything. I was one of those. And then I just sometimes just get plants and put them out there and hope for the best. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I'm sad when I lose my saplings because that's something I raised and I don't like when they die. I lost a blueberry plant. Today what we're going to do is we're going to cover blueberries. We're trying blueberries. I am trying blueberries again this year. You do need more than one blueberry plant. They do not have to be the same species. It just has to be more than one blueberry plant to cross-pollinate to get the biggest fruit. I have 3 now. I just bought one extra. I had one and then 2 more from last year. They also really like acidic soil. I have one in an in-ground planter with strawberries because those are alike in the soil that they like. Strawberries like acidic soil too. So I've got one in there with them, and then I've got 2 more. They're in pots, but I really want to get them in the ground and put them together. Let me show you. I have here my never-ending borag. This guy right here, I know it's got a weed, but as you can see, the blueberries are starting to come in. They're not very big. What I realized is blueberry plants really don't like a lot of sun. So I did buy them their own planter finally, and I will be going over that. This is my other one. It's actually doing better, but it looks like some of the flowers didn't get pollinated. So I think it's time to get this guy some stuff. You can see he's with the strawberries. Now I say he all the time. I think it's because I have 2 boys and I just say that instead of she. But you can see my strawberry plants, and then this is a bean plant, which I'll go over why I put some beans in here. This is a fern that is getting way too much sun, so it's fried. But I have a plan I'm working on for the fern. Hopefully it hangs in there while I get it help. And then here's my other blueberry plants. Looks like some of the blossoms did have blueberries. Some of them are not. Oh, here's one. Yay, that's looking good. So this one seems to be doing better. So I'm probably going to try to go ahead and put it in a different location. See, it's kind of just here next to borag. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to put their in-ground in the sun. I was thinking about this spot where this one is, because that one seems to be doing well. But this one has been in the sun for a couple of weeks, and it looks like it's doing fine. Also, sometimes when you're working with a plant for the first time in your yard, it's not that bad to go ahead and just leave it in its pot. Try different areas in the garden. See how it does. I've done that with a couple of plants. Now it's pretty successful in understanding what location my plant's gonna the best. This bed gets a lot of sun and it gets really hot. So not a lot of plants like the lettuce won't really do well because it will bolt quickly. Okay, so that's what blueberries plant do. And that's what I'm going to do with blueberry plants. I was actually thinking about putting it right here. This is gonna be very sunny for it. I'm gonna build the first using this one. I've never used this one before. So let's talk about planning a little bit. Okay, so I really like snap peas. They are really good. I didn't really eat them before a lot last year. So bean plants and pea plants, they are nitrogen fixers. What that means is you put them in the ground and they actually put nitrogen into the soil. That's important because a lot of the heavy feeders like zucchini, your squash plants, root vegetables, they're very nitrogen, like they require a lot of nitrogen. You can get better zucchini, bigger zucchini, and other squash type plants if you put pea plants or beans into the same bed with them. They get a feeding of nitrogen. It was very successful last year, but then I ended up trying the snap peas and I'm like, oh, these are very yummy. I don't know why I never ate them before. So I got some again, but then I got them in the yard and I was really worried that I was going to lose the plants. So I just threw them in the bed. They're sporadic. There's one here, there's one there. They're all over the place. But now they're big enough that they actually need something to climb on. So I got this. Thought it'd be fun to put something purple, a little splash of color. The only problem is this is fixed, so it can only go one direction. And my plants are not in one direction. So I'm either gonna have to move some plants or try to wind my way with these. This is where planning would be a little more useful. So I'm not stuck with a choice of potentially moving a plant or maybe getting something different. I don't know. I'm gonna go try it and I'll take a picture. Comment below if you've done something similar, right? You didn't really plan ahead. You just bought some plants and then just threw it in the yard. So comment below if you've done the same. Also comment below if you like snap peas or if you are you going to try them in your garden and try them out and see if they help you get bigger zucchini, squash, or watermelon, because I'm going to be planning seeding some watermelons soon. So comment below, please, and subscribe this video. Help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Okay? Until next time.